Hello and good morning, everyone. It's Thursday morning here in the UK, and our local time is 6:25 a.m., which is the GMT or Greenwich Mean Time. So, dear viewers, welcome once again in my IELTS speaking and writing sections, batch 2. You may be aware every Wednesday and Thursday I run this class, like ongoing and continuously. If you're interested to join, you are more than welcome. So, what we learn from this lesson or class? We learn the basic tips and strategies for writing and speaking sections at IELTS exam. IELTS exam is one of the most important exams for the non-English speakers in order to get admissions in the English-speaking countries as well as to work there. And sometimes it's also a mandatory requirement for the scholarship programs, registration, professional registrations, and in some cases as a part of prerequisite to many, uh, admissions like postgraduate, graduate, research program, doctoral programs, or postdoctoral programs, as well as undergraduate levels. We have to bear in mind, getting good scores in IELTS is not an easy matter. It's a matter of your good practice, good learning techniques, good habits of communication, good habits of writing, and good habits of reading to understand the comprehensions and answer the questions correctly. But is it easy to get this record score? It is not, unfortunately. Otherwise, each and every person would get good or record score. You need to have supervisions, you need to have classes, or you need to have some lessons, and also you must be aware of the rubrics, how you can get good score or better score in the IELTS exam. I'll suggest you, if you haven't taken any lessons from a qualified and competent teacher, possibly it's a high time for you to do that. Remember that this app, Hello app, is one of the most economical prices of the app. If you ever visit any other app, you'll be able to find out that our pricings are really much lower. Let me tell and share a fact. In central London there are many English learning schools, and you'd be surprised to know their tuition fees. They offer 60 hours in a month with 600 British pounds sterling, which is roughly 1000 US dollars. So literally for every hour you have to pay at least £10. Or you can say, whereas in from this Hello app you pay the price has gone up, $16 for 8 lessons in a month, which is amazing. So each class is only $2, which is nothing if you compare. And many a time we spend and waste our time, waste our money as well. So it's better to utilize your money for good purpose, learn something that will be helpful for you for the rest of the life. Then you'll be thanking this app. Oh, I was the member of the app, I learned English speaking. Or you can say, I learned communication skill, I learned reading techniques, I learned listening techniques. That will be a really great achievement. By the GRBS, because it is a private class, it will be not possible for you to continue watching. The system will filter you after 180 seconds, which is 3 minutes, and remove you from the live stream. But if you are interested to join, you need to subscribe. You are more than welcome. And I believe that there is a promotion going on at the moment, and if you're interested, just use the promo code. Okay, so let's move on, guys. Today's lesson, once again, I'll speaking and writing section. And before that, I've got a few students. If they're not here, then I'll go for a basic pronunciation technique with letter H, or sometimes it's called H as well. Okay, bear me a moment, please, guys. I need to send the message to my subscribers. I will be just back. O- Okay, guys, I'm back. Before that, hey, Dr. Mash is here. That's really pretty cool. I've invited you, Dr. Mash. You're in a noisy place. Oh, that's okay. But it's early morning. How did you go to the noisy place at this time? Assalamu alaikum, Dr. Mash, and welcome. Oh, you're in a market? Supermarket, you mean? You went some veggies. Okay. I believe that. Are you back to Liverpool or still in Cambridge? Gasoline has gone up, yes. But have you bought a car already? Ah, that's cool. You got a car. Felicitations. I'm glad that you have bought it because car is needed in most of the cases, especially if you live, somewhere in suburban area. £8,000. Wow, that's great. Which brand? And what's the engine capacity? BMW. Wow, that's pretty cool. And the engine size? Yeah, after using 2 years, you can sell it almost at the same price. That will be really the pretty cool matter. And how much the road tax and insurance? 2993 cc. Wow, 3 liter nearly. hmm Road tax insurance. That you must be aware that in the UK it is left-handed driving. Uh, Left-handed or right-handed? It is right-handed. I'm sorry. In the US and Canada, it's left-handed. So for the first few days, you'll be a bit puzzled when you're driving. Okay, there is 7% road tax for the average. Okay. Hmm, that's pretty cool though. Okay, letter H or H we call very often is voiceless or unvoiced sound. The this means that your vocal cords do not vibrate when you make this sound. Instead, use a puff of air to produce the sound, like H. Air is coming out, and the same in British and American English. So, dear viewers, remember that it is really an amazing information to know which letters are voiced and which are not voiced or unvoiced or voiceless. So, voiced words are those when we use our vocal cord to pronounce it, and you can feel that your vocal cord is vibrating. Okay, so H is H, sometimes it is also called H, both are correct, is a voiceless or unvoiced sound, and we do not use vocal cord, rather we use the puff of air through our mouth when you're trying to pronounce it. Okay, same in the British and American English. It is also called glottal fricative sounds. And if you remember, fricative sounds are those sounds when a friction is needed to pronounce it and we control it. So the voiceless glottal, it means it is coming from our glottis, sometimes also called voiceless glottal transition. And sometimes it's called aspirate, sometimes spoken English, fricative or approximate consonant phonologically, but often lacks the usual phonetic characters of consonant. Glottal sound. Okay. The glottal plosive or stop is a type of consonant sound used in many spoken English languages, produced by obstructed airflow in the vocal tract, or more precisely the glottis. The symbol in the International Phonetic Alphabet that represents this sound is with a question mark. Fricative sound. In phonetics, the consonant sounds such as English for F or V, produced by bringing the mouth into position to block the passage of the air stream, but not making complaint closer so that air moving through the mouth generates audible friction. That's it is called fricative sounds, like F, V. Remember, they almost sound same if you're not pronouncing correctly. Which is why in many English names, you'll be surprised to know that they use F and V interchangeably. Especially English name like Stephen with F and Stephen with P, Stephen with V, and Stephen with P and H. For example, Stephen, Stephen, and Stephen. They sound same. Stephen with F, Stephen with V, and Stephen with P and H together, which makes the F sound. So that's the symbol, as you can see. And before that, I like to show you are some words from the British Council. We got Brisbane. Let me bring him. Hello, Brajman. I've invited you. If you're free, join me. So, Brajman is one of my subscribers of this class, but this is the first time he's here. I'm glad that he has joined. Are you there, Brajman? Hello, Brajman. Are you still there or you're gone? Let me check from my mobile. I think he's not there anymore. No worries. Okay, so let's move on. And before that, let me find out the Brajban is back. Welcome. I've invited you again. Okay, let's start with letter H has mostly uh, two sound. One is ha and another is za, which is like Z.
Hen. Hen.
Ha, Remember, N has the sound of N, and here E is short
Hello.
sound. Hello, welcome, Brajman.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. Thanks for joining. Where are you from?
I'm from India, sir.
Okay, would you like to tell me a little bit more about yourself?
Okay. My name, as you know, my name is Rajbhan Kishore Vishwakarma, and currently I'm preparing for government jobs, so I need English language knowledge. So I subscribe you, sir. Please help me to learn English
Sure, but you need to be present on time. When did you subscribe to me?
because I watched your live stream in my friend's phone in Hello app. So yeah,
Okay,
I think I can learn English with you in better way.
let's
So
hope. Let's hope so. So, how long ago did you subscribe to me?
what's it?
When or how long ago you subscribed to my class? Was it last
Uh,
week?
yes, sir. Last.
Okay, remember that because you have subscribed to the lesson, you should be here on time because it is a time controlled lesson, only 1 hour.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay, sir. Next time I will be in time.
okay, so may I know what was your last education?
Um, I am a B. I have done BTech in electrical engineering.
Okay, how long ago it was?
It was a 4 year course.
And when did you complete it?
Um, in July 2021.
July, July
Yeah.
2020. Okay, that's great. And now you're preparing for the government exam.
Yes, sir.
Is it the IPS, Indian Public Service exam? It is something like that?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
It is UPSC, Union Public Service Commission.
Okay. And what types of question you're going to see in that exam?
Uh, uh, it's I have to describe the questions in some questions are given in the paper. Uh, I have to write my own things, my own thoughts on that topic which is given in paper. So in English language. So I have to build my English knowledge better. So I can write in paper in better way
Okay.
in with the help of better vocab.
hmm So, what type of topics would be, or what type of questions you'll be seeing in the exam paper? Is it only in
In
English?
case, yes, sir. No, we can choose in Hindi and English both, but I like to write in English.
Okay, that is the instruction of the test, English. Okay, but my question is, what kind of question are you going to see? Is it from English language? Is it from physics? Is it from general knowledge? Is it from mathematics? Is it from geography?
No, sir. They are from. It is from general knowledge, social topics.
Okay, and how long have you been practicing English?
Mm, I'm before Hello app. Before joining Hello app, I'm from learning from books uh, about in 3 months, 3 to 4 months.
hmm
Just I have learned from books, grammar books,
And when did you join on Hallo?
so I can improve my English with you, like talk with Insta chat and like talk with teachers directly.
Okay, Rajbahan, listen to me carefully. The question is when, not why. There are two important questions: when, the time, and why, the
Okay,
reason.
okay.
So, when did you join this app? How long ago?
Uh, yeah, 15 days ago.
Okay, and do you find that this app is helpful for you?
Yes, sir, I have joined some Insta chat where some students are also learning from there, so I can practice at that place. So yeah, it is very helpful for me.
Okay, glad to know that. And have you subscribed to any other teacher?
No, sir, I have not subscribed.
Okay, and do you know when would be your that government competitive exam? Is it this year?
Yes, sir, in December.
In December? Okay, this March. Still, you've got enough time. So, how do you practice it? How do you take the preparation for the exam?
Um, I am watching some conversation video on YouTube and some grammar topics. Every day I practice one grammar topic from YouTube's and books.
Okay, what was the last topic you practiced?
Um, uh, Adverb. Yes, sir.
Adverb.
Yes, sir.
Tell me what is adverb, please.
Um, just once again.
Brajvan.
Yes, sir.
Do you have another name which is Kishore?
Kishore is my middle name, sir.
Okay.
Brajban Kishore Vishwakarma. So Kishore is my middle name.
Okay, it shows here Brajban and Kishore, both of them. So,
Yes,
so
sir.
welcome.
Okay, you can call me Kishore also.
Okay, I know Kishore Kumar, the famous singer of India.
Yes, sir. Kishore Kumar.
Do you like listening to the music?
Yes, sir. Sometimes.
Okay, that's great. I like to. I like to listen all kinds of music, not only Indian music, music from other countries as well, Western music as well. Okay, so thanks for the subscription, Kishore. Remember that few things you have to focus if you would like to be good speaker. Most important part is to listen carefully, try to understand the question. Okay, the reason is that if you don't listen to the questions carefully or understand what you're going to answer and how you're going to answer, that is a very logical question. Okay, rule number one. Rule number two, when you understand the question, now you have to answer it correctly. Say, if I ask you this question, this is a very common question. Introduce yourself. And what are you going to say about yourself now, Kishore? For example, think that you're on that government exam board and I'm one of the examiners. And I'm asking you this question. Introduce yourself. Kishore, are you there?
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello. Yeah, yes, sir. I can hear.
Okay, my question is introduce yourself.
Okay. So, uh, as you know, my name is Brajban Kishore Vishwakarma, and I am from in Madhya Pradesh. I belong from Madhya Pradesh, India, uh, and I recently completed my graduation in July 21, and from electrical engineering. And currently, I am preparing for government jobs uh, for UPSC. So I need to improve my English. So I installed an app which is Hello app, so I can practice my English and improve my English. So
Hmm.
that's all about it.
Okay, you like to add some more information about you? Like you can say, what do you like to have, or what are your hobbies? So, what are your hobbies? Have you got hobbies, Kishore? Can you hear me, Kishore?
It's sometimes voice cannot come.
Okay, can you please bring your
Hello.
microphone close to your mouth?
Hello.
Yes, much better now.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so
I think this it is from network issue.
possibly. Okay, do you have hobbies, Kishore?
Yes, sir. Uh, I like to watch English movies and listening music and traveling. I like to travel and talk to the unknown pupils and make friends.
Okay, very good. Have you ever traveled outside of the your outside of your country?
Yes, sir. Uh, outside, no, sir, no, not outside the country,
Outside.
but
Hmm.
in other state, I go there and talk to the pupils.
So you have visited other states, and
Yes, sir.
how many states have you visited up to now? You sure, are you there?
Hello,
Yes. How many states up to now you have visited?
sir. I have visited. I
How many states have you visited up to now? In which states you went?
Sir, you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
Sir, I have visited four states. One Uttar Pradesh. Second one is uh, Maharashtra, and third one is uh, Chhattisgarh and Delhi.
Okay. Among these all states, which one is most amazing according to your idea?
Uh, in my view, I have visited last 3 years before. 3 years before Uttar Pradesh, a place where it is called Jhansi. So that was my favorite place. And at Jhansi, I meet with a Chinese man who came who came visit to Jhansi.
Mm-hmm.
So I talked with him. Uh, Basically, he don't know Hindi language. He just know English and Chinese. And I only know English, Hindi, and some English. So I talked to him little bit, and I enjoyed the conversation actually.
Okay. Now you can see because of this language, you can talk to any person around the world.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And I'd like to know a little bit more. I'm sure that you live with your family, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you got brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have one brother and one sister. They are they are younger to me.
Younger than.
They both.
After younger use than,
Yes, sir.
younger than you. Okay. That's great.
Yes,
And are they also students like you?
yes, sir. They one my brother is in eighth standard and sister is in sixth standard. Yes,
All right. That's cool. And you said that you practice English every day, right?
yes, sir.
How do you practice it?
So by joining the Insta chat and by using the YouTube videos.
Okay. Do you also write something?
No, sir, I have not uh, writing anything now, but I want to know.
Okay. Remember, you have to also
Well,
go on.
sir, when I'm going to write anything like any about any topic, so when I'm thinking about it, I can think only in it in my language. When I'm going to convert it in English, so I I can't remember the words to translate it.
Uh,
So I cannot write anything about it when I'm writing.
I understand. You have to create an environment. We call them that you have to create an environment in order to learn English and in order to develop your writing and thought process. And I'm going
Yes,
to
sir.
explain it an easy trick today how you can do that. right? So,
Okay, sir.
so Kishore, the room you live in your house, is it a separate room or is it with someone else? Do you share the room?
Yes, sir. It is set.
Okay. In your room, what are the furnitures you have got? Is there any chair, table,
Yes,
bed,
yes, sir. Yeah, bed, chair, one table,
bed, one table?
and
Mm-hmm. What else?
and one almirah.
Mm-hmm. Did you say
That's
Almira?
it. Yes, sir. Almirah.
I don't think Almira is an English word. Could be. Let me find out. Yeah,
Wardrobe.
it is in Indian English. It's better to use wardrobe or cupboard.
Yes, sir. Cupboard.
Okay, what else have you got in your room? Books, bookshelves,
Yes, sir. Bookshelf. Yes, sir.
pen, pencils,
And pen, pencil, stapler,
step.
calculator,
Okay, what else?
and map, Indian map, and world map.
Okay, which is the capital city of India?
It is Delhi.
Do you know the history?
Delhi, sir.
Do you know the history of India?
Uh, Not more, sir, but a little.
Okay, which day is the Independence Day of India?
15th December. 15th August, sorry.
And the year?
15th August. 15th August.
15th of August. It's not
Yes, sir.
August, it's August. English word August. We don't say August.
August.
Okay, and
15th August.
15th of August. Okay. Um, as you might be aware that this English people used to rule your country for many years, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you know how many years?
Yes, sir. Um, More than 150 years.
Yeah, the sound is August, yeah, not August. Can you hear it? August.
August.
Okay.
15th August. August.
August.
August.
Very good.
Okay.
But August can be used as an adjective as well. Okay.
August.
It has got two meaning. One of them is a month, August, and when it is used as adjective, this is August. Two different sounds. Okay, it is 190 years exactly, Kishore. It starts from
Yes,
Palasi,
sir.
when Nawab Sirajuddaulah was defeated in Palasi in 1757, and they left in 1947. 190 years.
19. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So let's move on. Can you see the screen,
Yes, sir. I can see.
computer screen? Yeah. Would you like to read it, please?
Okay, sure. Okay, I'm reading, sir. Hank is a cowboy. He lives on a farm. He has a horse named Ginger. Hank loves Ginger. He rides Ginger every day. Sometimes they walk slowly and sometimes they run fast. They always have a good time. Ginger is Hank's horse. She's light brown. Her tail and mane are dark brown. She is 3 years old. She lives in the stable by the house.
Mm-hmm.
Ginger waits for Hank every morning. She enjoys their time together. Often Hank gives her apples after long rides. Hank always washes and brushes Ginger. He usually brushes her tail. Then he gives her food. Ginger loves Hank.
Food and fresh water. You missed fresh water.
So I cannot say
Oh, okay.
fresh water.
Can you see it now?
No, sir.
Is it blocking? Is my photo blocking this way?
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay, I can see it now. Food and fresh water, ginger, loves and
Okay. Is there any new word in this small story? Do you know the meaning of main? MANE?
uh, yes, sir. Main,
What does main mean?
her tail and mane are dark. I think mane means the uh, hair part of the tail. I think.
No, not it's not related to tail. No. So it is the long, thick hair that grows along the top of a horse or
Okay.
some
Yes,
animals
sir.
like lion. Let me show you. I'm sure you know that. In tail, uh, we don't call it mane. Yeah? Let me show you from the Cambridge Dictionary. So that can you see
Yes, sir.
mane? The sound is mane.
Mane.
It's noun. You can see this lion. Yeah, the top
Yes, sir.
hairs are called mane. The long, thick hair that grows along the top of a horse's neck or around the face and neck of a lion. So you can find mane only in horses as well as lions. Have you ever been to zoo?
Uh, no, sir. I'm not.
You never visited a zoo locally? Is there any zoo in your place?
No, sir. Mm, actually, I'm from a rural area, so there is not any
Rural
zoo
area.
near to me.
Rural.
Yes, sir. Rural. Rural.
Rural.
Okay, sir.
Rural village area. Yeah. And
Yes.
do you have a plan to see zoo in the future? Oh, so- sorry, I'm back. Kishore join again. I don't know what happened.
Hello.
Yeah, welcome back.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, suddenly I don't know. I found that I'm out of the stream. Okay. My question is: in the future, do you have a plan to visit any zoo?
Sir, I want to visit, but I have not searched any zoo especially to visit. But I want to visit. I want to see the animals.
Okay, Kishore, I'll be back in 1 minute. Yeah.
Okay. Zoo.
I'm back, Kishore.
Yes.
Okay, so is there any other new word you think in this story? No, right?
Mm,
Okay.
wait for sir. Wait for Hank. There is a word. Ginger. Wait for. Achha, sorry. Hank is a boy. Cowboy.
So Hank is a cowboy. Do you know what is cowboy?
Cow. Yeah.
He lives on a farm. Remember, we use
Yeah.
preposition on before farm, but we use in a house. I live in a house. We don't say I live on a house. Okay,
Yes.
Kishore, remember that
Okay.
this is the amazing part. We live in a house. We live in a flat. We live in a property. We live in a building, but we live on a farm.
Okay.
So he has a horse named Ginger. Hank loves Ginger. He rides Ginger every day. Sometimes they walk slowly and sometimes they run fast. They always have a good time. So Ginger is Hank's horse. She's light brown. Her tail and mane are dark brown. She's 3 years old. She lives in the stable by the house. Do you know what the stable mean? Yes.
Stable means
Mm-hmm. Guess it.
um, no, sir. She lives in a stable by home.
Stable. Okay. Let us find out the meaning for you. In English, stable means that place where animals live.
Okay.
Okay.
A place where animal lives.
Yeah, like horses, cows, and lamb. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
That it is. This is one of the meanings. Another meaning is that when something is fixed and doesn't move, we can say stable as well. Like
Yes, I am thinking about it.
yeah. So that is
Okay.
another meaning. That is an adjective, but this is stable is noun.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
So the sound is stable,
Stable.
stable, stable. Say it.
Stable.
Very good. Okay, and I'm sure you must be aware that there are two types of pronunciation in the world. One of them is British, another one is American. But there are hundreds
Yes,
of
sir.
accent. Accent is the way you talk, I talk. But the standard rule of expressing a word, we call it pronunciation. And as we learn English, and from my classes, I always try to teach the accurate pronunciation of both of them. Because I live in England, my focus is to help our learners to know about the British pronunciation. Okay. And very often,
Okay.
many students ask me, teacher, that what is the main difference of the British and American pronunciation? There are two main difference when you're pronouncing letter R, I'm writing it, and letter T. Okay. So how it is different? Let me give you example quickly. In most of the cases in British English, we do not pronounce letter R. Okay, it is replaced by the vowel sound. For example, water, father, sister, mother, brother, however, pharmacy, okay, government. You'll not find any R sound. And but if you are to pronounce it according to American IPA or pronunciation, then sister, brother, R should be there. And next one is our T is stronger T in most of the cases, like in the word water. And American will not say water, they'll say water. The sounds like D because the T is in between two vowel sounds. And there are many other vowel expressions. We say ah and they say a. For example, we say ball, they said ball. Hi Godzilla, thanks for the subscription. We say call, they said call. We say hot, they said hot. And many other expressions like we say lift, they say elevator. Kishore, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm listening.
Godzilla, if you're free, please do join. Thanks for the subscription. Okay, in the word stable, yeah, T is strong.
Stable.
Oh, it's Fatir. Okay, Fatir, welcome. If you are free, please do join, Fatir. stable. Okay, you can see it is not stable. Stable. Remember, when we use as a noun, that time stable means the house or a farmhouse where animals are kept, especially horses and other animals. And when it is used as adjective, that time it is something fixed, like my bicycle has a stable. Okay, or you can say my bicycle has a stabilizer. Okay, like you can say my house is so stable it doesn't collapse even if there is an earthquake.
Okay.
That is adjective. So Fatih, if you are free, please do join because we still have got 14 minutes. Any other words from there? Ginger waits for Hank every morning. Like this word morning. There is no R sound in British English, but you'll see morning in American English. Like similarly there. Okay, she enjoys that time together. Look, no R sound again. And this word is said.
So,
Yeah, go on.
so when any person is talking both American and English or words together, then it is right or wrong?
Don't you see? It is your decision which pronunciation you like to follow. You can follow American pronunciation, you can follow British pronunciation. There is nothing right or wrong. As long as
Together.
you mean both together,
Uh,
if you mix both together,
yeah,
okay, very often people do that. That means the person who is talking, the person is not aware of the rules. Generally, we don't mix together. It's better not to mix together. If you want to be a good speaker, remember that you have to follow either the British English or the American English. Uh, eh, but
okay, sir.
but you know what? And most of the Indians, they follow British English because the British people used to rule there around 200 years, and their culture, accent, their many things they left there in the in the greatest India once upon a time it is called, because before 1947 there is no Bangladesh, there is no Pakistan. There, these all are called together India, Greater India.
Yes, yes. But I meet with some pupils and they use both type of words. Just like you are giving example, brother, mother. They are pronouncing it by both type, American and English. Sometimes they use American words, sometimes they use British words. So they mix together.
Okay,
So it is wrong or right? Sir, I'm asking that.
I shouldn't say it is wrong because this person may be not aware of the differentiation. But if you were to learn and develop your pronunciation, Kishore, my suggestion would be just follow one. Okay, it's better to know
Okay,
both of them. But as you see, because of our education system, our teachers taught us in English in both of them. That's why that's the impact what we learn from our schools. Okay. And honestly, Kishore, I was
okay,
born in Bangladesh, so Bengali is my first language and mother tongue. I was also taught in the same way as you're saying. I didn't know the difference until I came to this country in the UK. I've been living in this country more than 18 years. Now I understand how it is different, how I can distinguish these sounds. Okay.
okay.
So
So you are from Bangladesh, sir?
my birthplace country is Bangladesh, but I've been living in the UK for more than 18 years. All right. And I work for the government, British government in the healthcare sector. I teach here
Okay,
part-time basis. All right, Kishore.
okay, sir.
And I can speak in
Okay.
6 different languages, including Hindi, Urdu, Arabic, and German. Okay. I used to live in
So
South.
you can
Yeah, go on.
talk in Hindi also.
Yes, I can speak fluently Hindi and Urdu, and Arabic and German as well. I learned those languages,
Yeah.
as part of my interest. It's a part of my greatest desire, and sometimes I find that it's easy because many of my learners, when they don't understand English well, I just try to explain that. Though on this app we are not allowed to use other than English language. That is one of the rules of this app, that you have to speak in English. Because if you think that, Kishore, this is the only way if you like to develop your fluency, that is your vital part to develop your fluency, and you have to speak. Okay, I'll give you on homework from today. Please try to be on time. The homework would be, you choose a topic and you have got a mobile phone, right? For example,
Yes,
you
sir.
choose a topic, family, my family. Then turn on the audio part of your mobile phone and record your voice about your family, like why family is important, what kind of family have you got, who are the members of the family and what do they do, how do the family members help each other when they have got problem, how do they try to support you when you are in tension and pressure. You see, this will help you developing your fluency,
Okay,
becoming a good speaker. And second one would be, read something daily, at least 1 to 2 new words, and try to make sentences when you learn the word, so that you know how to use the word. I've seen many learners, they read lots of books, but they don't know how to make sentences. They know only the meaning. But if I ask you, say, you have learned this word, for example, often. So, how do you use this word, often or often? Or I was going to say this word.
often,
It should be pronounced both of the
often.
way. Often and often, both are correct.
Generally, when in India, we call it often.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Americans call it often. In Britain, we say both of them, depending on the which area are you from. Often, often. So, what does
Okay,
often mean, Kishore?
often means something happening uh, daily.
Not daily, no. If it happens daily, we don't call it often. It is regularly in that case.
Um, it means something I am doing not daily, but after a interval.
That's right. Very good example. Not daily, after interval. Or you can say irregularly or sometimes.
Yes, sir.
Now
Sometimes
make a sentence with this word, often or often.
um, I often to watch English movies.
I often watch, not often to, often watch English movies. Very good. Do you
Okay.
often listen to English podcast or YouTube video?
Yes, sir. YouTube videos.
Okay. Another greatest rule is that when you're answering, do not answer like yes and no only. Yes, and make full sentence. Yes, I do watch, YouTube videos very often, and I learn many things from there. Okay,
Okay, sir. Next time I am trying.
sure, very good. Always make a plan that how you're going to learn, because you've got a government exam. Remember that it's a competitive exam. There will be many
Yes.
amazing candidates who will be better than you, but don't worry. You have to, you know, uh, you have to show your experience, show your excellence by being a good speaker. And the only way you can be a good speaker is read a lot, practice a lot. The magic word here is practice. Practice gives you confidence, practice makes you inspired. And don't worry about the mistakes at the beginning. Okay, sure. Remember that even in the UK, I've got many English friends who always make mistakes about grammar because they don't care about grammar. It is their language. Okay, so another thing is that if you know the corrected form of the grammar, learn from it and promise yourself, oh, I have learned from this mistake. I'm not going to make the same mistake again in the future. All right.
Okay, sir.
Okay, let's read the
Okay.
story quickly. We have got 5 minutes more. All right, there are some questions. After long rides, Hank always washes and brushes Ginger. He usually brushes her tail. Then he gives her food and fresh water. Ginger loves Hank. Now there is a question. Where does Hank live? Do you remember from the story?
Uh, Hank lives in a stable.
Hank lives f- on a farm.
Farm. Sorry. Oh,
On a farm, yeah.
yeah. On
Hank,
a farm. On a farm.
very good. And what does he do every day? What does he do every day? Do you remember from the
Sorry,
story?
sir. I forget it.
Okay, let's go there. No worries. So Hank is a cowboy. He lives on a farm. He has a horse named Ginger. Hank loves Ginger. He rides Ginger every day. Look, he rides. That is the answer. He rides Ginger every day.
Every day.
So we have to answer like this. Hank rides his favorite horse every day. Now tell me.
Hank rides. Hank rides his horse every day.
Very good. Good answer. Question number one done. Question number two. Who is Ginger and where does Ginger live?
Ginger is a horse, and he lives in a stable.
Stable. She. It is a female.
Sti-
If you remember, she. There is a she somewhere. Let me show you. Ginger is Hank's horse. She is light brown. Look, she. Can you see that screen?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay.
She is
Remember, it's very important to uh, address someone or some person with the correct form of gender. Do not mix it up with he and she. So Ginger
okay.
is Hank's horse. She lives in by the house. Yeah?
Okay. Ginger is a Hank horse, and she lives in a stable.
Stable. Very good. Number three. What does Hank often give Ginger? Hi Julie. Thanks for the subscription. Do you have a time? We have got 2 minutes 14 seconds. Do you know what does Hank often give Ginger? Do you remember from the story? Okay, sure.
No, sir.
No worries. No worries. We're learning together. Don't worry. Okay. Um, Ginger wears Hank. Often Hank gives her apples.
Apples. Yeah.
Apples.
Apples.
Apples. Okay. Apple.
Okay.
Okay.
Apples.
And the question is, what does Hank do after long rides? After long rides, okay, Hank always washes and
And
brushes.
washes and brushes
So washes
Ginger
means give her a bath, and brushes with the brush, like the way we use
with the
is
brush
in a kangni comb to
in
straighten our
mane.
hair.
Yes, sir. In her mane.
Yes, that's great. Now we know. Amazing. And all right, okay. Maybe we'll not be able to finish it today. We'll continue another day because I've got only one less than a minute. So, Kishore and all the subscribers who have joined today, Julie, Fatir, Godzilla, remember that this lesson is saved under my account. You can watch it from there. Or I've got a YouTube channel. It is also saved there automatically. Okay. And there are many lessons up there. If you want, you can always watch it. And my YouTube channel's name is English with Rahat Ali. Okay. And if you've got,
So
hang on a second, if you've got,
can you
I'm writing it.
write it?
And if you've got any questions and comments, always write in the subscriber chat. I can always answer from there. I'll write this in my in a subscriber chat as well, so you can find this information. This is my YouTube channels. All my lessons are saved there. Thank you very much. I've got 3 seconds. I'll see you later.
Thank you so much, sir.